Hello, everybody. My name is Parker Johnson, and I'm a member of the leadership team for Community Space in Oklahoma Mission Center. My job here today is to walk you through some basic elements of how to use Zoom. Zoom is a software that we're using to get us all together online. It's similar to Skype or FaceTime if you've ever done it. So hang in there, and we're going to go through some basic elements of how to join a call. So before we get started, there are 3 ways you can join a Zoom call. One is from a standard telephone. You can also do a mobile device, so a smartphone or a tablet. And third would be a desktop or a laptop. Zoom works on PC or Mac, Android or Apple, so no worries on what type of device you have. Let's start with a standard telephone. Standard telephone, you will simply go to the invitation. There's a number listed followed by a meeting ID. Give the number a call, and then type in the meeting ID number when prompted, and it'll automatically place you on the call. Simple enough. The other way with the mobile device, you will go to the invitation, tap the link. It will automatically open up your respective app store. It will prompt you to download their free app. Download it, install it, and then go back to the invitation, tap the link once more, and it will place you onto the meeting through the new app that you just downloaded, and then you're on the call. Third would be the desktop or the laptop. You will simply go to the invitation, click the link. It will open up the Zoom website, which will then prompt you to download their free software. Download it, install it, and then go back to the invitation, click the link. It will automatically place you onto the meeting through the new software that you just downloaded, and then you're on the call. So that's how you join a Zoom call. So moving right along, once you've joined the call through the app or the software that you've just downloaded, it'll prompt you to enter your name. We'd ask for a tiny bit more information if you are comfortable, but we'd like you to put in your name and then in parentheses put where you're calling in from. So for me, I would put Parker and then in parentheses Calgary, because that's where I'd be calling in from. If you're on vacation, say you're in Tennessee for vacation, you'd type in Parker and then in parentheses Tennessee. That just kind of helps us as a community know, oh, so-and-so is wherever they are traveling right now, or that we were able to reach maybe a little bit further with new people outside of our typical mission center boundaries. So it's kind of just a cool way to keep the excitement going on the growth and development of our community. Next, I want to talk about the fact that automatically when you join the call, whether it's by phone, smartphone, tablet, or desktop or laptop, you will automatically be muted. We do this just to safeguard the sacred space that we're trying to create. Everyone has sounds going on around them, so maybe someone's trying to cook and you hear the clanking of pots and pans or a baby's crying. All these things, they seem minute, but times how many other people are going to be on the call, it can be quite distracting. So we automatically mute everyone. Now, throughout the call, there'll be opportunities to share. When you wish to do so, the moderators will contact you and unmute you so that you can share, but by default, you will be muted. Next, since everyone will be muted, we've kind of come up with a solution to the fact that people can't really openly express support for someone should they need it. So say someone's on the call during the strengths and struggles section and they're telling you that a family member is ill and it's really taking a toll on them, or they'd like prayers for this individual. Everyone can just raise their hand in this way. That's the I love you symbol, and just raise these 3 fingers and everyone on the call can see who has a webcam. They can actually see what's going on and see that you're showing that support for them. It's a silent way of showing support, and we really think it's quite powerful whenever it's all done together. Lastly, I'm going to move this call over to Sam in Tulsa, who's going to walk you through some of the interface of Zoom so that you can kind of know what the controls are going to look like when you're there. So, Sam?
Hey, so while you're talking, you'll end up with a green box around your photo, and that's going to give you the opportunity to know that you're the one that's speaking, or that audio is coming through. Also, if you move your mouse or your cursor on top of the window that we're viewing everybody's photos in, a menu bar comes across the bottom of the screen. In the bottom left-hand corner, there's going to be a microphone icon that says mute underneath it. If you click on that, it'll have a red line through it, and you wouldn't be able to hear it. So that red line means that the audio is turned off. If you wanted to, you could have the video turned off if you didn't want to see yourself or something like that, or you're just being busy at home and you want to listen. You can click the stop video button and it puts up a picture on the screen, or nothing if you don't have an account. I happen to have one. It's not necessary. So I'm going to turn my video back on by clicking the button again, and I'm back. when I click the participants button towards the center of the menu bar, I'm able to see on the other side, on the right side of the screen, that there's a button to raise my hand. And this way Parker knows that I want to talk, or whoever's leading the meeting. When I click that button, it puts a little hand right next to my name so that the person moderating the meeting can see that I'd like to speak next. When I'm done talking, the moderator can lower my hand, or I can lower my hand if I've decided I maybe no longer want to speak. And then this button, the chat button, has a little like talking bubble, kind of looks like the messages icon on your phone. If you tap that, it's going to bring up the chat bar on the right side of the screen if it's not already there. I think in most cases, the first time you open the program, it's not there initially, so you may have to press that to be able to see anything. But this is where we can write notes to each other. This goes to everyone, and I can see that because it says everyone up here in blue. And I also know that I sent this to everyone because this little blue drop-down menu is in the bottom right-hand corner. So I can tap that, and because Parker's the only other one here, I could send him a private message, and it tells me that I'm sending a message now to Parker Johnson, and it's sending it privately, so maybe we can keep the chat box clear for everybody so it's not too busy and distracting. And that's pretty much the entire thing. When the meeting is over, you will press the Leave Meeting button in the lower right-hand corner of the black section of the screen, and that's the menu bar.
I think that's it for now. Do you have anything else, Tim?
I don't think I have anything else. I think we covered it all.
Cool. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you guys. And again, if you have any questions, you can email us at okmissioncenter@gmail.com. And we can get back to you as soon as we can with any specifics that you might have. Until then, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye, guys.